Alright, so we are here with the fourth and last video that we have of our interview with Julio Valls that got second place in the EUWCQ playing Ritalvis. Make all of us Ritalvis players very proud that we have a representative at Worlds of all teams playing Ritalvis, no? So Julio, you are at this position at this time in the tournament. You know you're going to World Championship. Your top 4 match, actually, that would be good to kind of cover. Of top 4, what happened? What's the match that we missed in between?
I play against Jubel semi-finals. My opponents started and make me the full combo, so I instantly lose. In game 2, I protoss him to Dark and he just instantly scoop. And in the game 3, he started with the standard combo with 4 set cards, 1 card in hand, 1 negate plus the Jubel fusion, and I have 2 breakers. So first I use the freeze breaker and I go to the battle phase and I clear everything, this with 12 minutes. What happened? That I forced the fusion and I started to make the combo, and my opponents used the last card in his hand. That was a Spooky Dogbook. So in that moment I did the summon necessary to go to the Protoss line, call him Dark, and with 4 battle phase, I cleared his life to 0. Because I was checking there, also I tell to the judge, can I have a calculator to count the life, because we are wasting a lot of time just on counting any single summon.
Yeah.
So the judge count the lives and we are still playing. Also, later I show you a video that one friend recorded of the top 4 that I was playing so quickly in the last minutes with the deck.
Oh my god, that would be really cool to watch. So you somehow end up winning that match after getting full combo and Ghost Sister in 4 different battle phases. Now, at this point, we're going to the final. You know what the opponent is playing, they know what you are playing. So you know each other's deck, and you're gonna be facing Tenpai. So let's go ahead and jump into that match. Alright, so we are in the finals of the EUWCQ. At this moment, I believe this is the highest level or the highest, most important match you have played in your life, I would say,
Yeah, I think that the top 8 is most important. But
that's true.
The final is the second one.
Yeah, because it's the one for the glory, for the championship.
Yeah, in general I am nervous, but at this spot I was very comfortable because I already know that I start with the 2 better 1-card combos of the deck. I banish the Lara, I keep for in case he has the Neve, I summon to tag out, and here I think that I start with the first misplay of my combo, because sometimes you are trying to make quickly the combos to don't waste time, and I think that in some spot I missed the Kanahau effect. So here I search
vanish,
a monster, or in this case inheritance, because I have already a monster. Here I try to make the inheritance, show the Rampeng. Here he was reading my cards. My opponent has family from Mexico, so he talks also Spanish and will read my cards, so that was fine. Also, I was explaining the card for him, and here we still playing. So I searched the Tamer, that is the good one, with the Kanahau, and here I discard the Rampeng, that was the other one. Here I missed the Kanahau effect because the pressure, but in this moment you need to calculate instantly the new route of combo and don't think in misplays. That I think that is one of the most important things about the deck.
Yeah, it's an important lesson too to learn, because you're gonna make misplays. I mean, you are playing around 18 rounds, on 2 days, so you're gonna make misplays here and there. You have to just roll with the punches and just keep moving forward, no?
Here I put the monster in graveyard. I was checking the links, and now I see that I forgot the Kana. But the judge, of course, tell me that I make the links, so I put back. I I instantly put back to don't discuss with the judge and still playing don't waste time in the finals. So I banish the Rampengu summon back the Gwen summon back the Rampengu. Now I need to prioritize the Winda, so I banish the Ulti Apelio.
Now
I can banish the...
Yeah, go ahead and finish your thought.
With the Ritual Beast deck, you need to prio some spots to make always correctly the combo, and doesn't matter that you make a misplay or you miss something. And it's that you need a starter, you need to search the correct tamer in case you have Graveyard or Banish. Then you need to prio the 2 level 4s to make the Banshee, that is the Apelio or Winda. Winda in general is better because it counts as a Spiritual Beast or a tamer. And also we have the extra normal summon of Ulti Rauratari that we can take back from Banished on the Kanahau and have another monster to tag out. So just I was recalculating that in my mind actually.
Now I was wondering about this because obviously you are going for full combo, but we also have your combo line, the Shu line, the one that plays around Nibiru better. I was wondering if that was on your mind too.
I see the Sony information because we already know that what deck were we playing, and they told me that he was playing 3 Darkholds and Regeki. So in theory, for me, I was thinking that he doesn't play any hand trap inside deck or in main deck. So I think that the best one is make the more greedy combo, and get the more resources as possible. Because he will clear any table that I can make. And also against breakers, 1 droplet can counter cards like my Ulti Apelio.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so
here I banish my monster for Nokia Draco. I summon, I think, the Apelio at this point because I have the window. He is reading in this moment the Lara for Apelio.
Banish Kana, very important.
Very important in this case. Yep. And I have 2 level 4s in this point that I could make. Here I make the rank 4 for Banshee. Banshee search the Nemesis flag. Here my opponents, we can see that has like 5 spells. Should be like 2 engine gunners and the rest ones breakers. So here I summon the flag. I put back the Ulti Apelio.
Yeah, this is very standard, this part,
Yeah, here I was thinking, and this time I didn't put the monster in graveyard at first, because sometimes playing quickly you can make a misplay. And I summoned directly the Nokia taking the Kanahau to can adapt another banish from the Kanahau. Here my opponent was reading also the Ulti Rauratari. In finals, we were too nervous, and just to confirm any effect, I prefer read the cards, So here I summon the Kana.
Yeah, it was handy that he speaks Spanish too, Yeah. So
here I was thinking about... At this point, if you see I talk about my opponent, that what monster I currently special summon. During the top cut, we had any table had a judge. And the judge of my table and every single player, because top at 4, the judge note in his notebook what names we currently summon this turn.
Oh, nice.
So, in that moment, I said with my voice, I think that I summon this monster, and in that moment, one judge cut me and said, you didn't summon this. You can still play him.
Gosh, I wish I had a just like that. I have somebody next to me every single match.
Yeah, but I think that for finals and stream, it's important in general because they need to be quickly ready in case something wrong happens.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's difficult also sometimes for the players with the pressure, forgot any name. Here I make the Chulara plays that a lot of people asked me if it's possible to summon the Chularas. I get another search. Here he reads actually if I can summon the Chularas. He's asking the typical.
Yeah.
I special summon the flag, and here the judge didn't explain him the ruling. He just said he can, so continue playing. Banish the 3 names. Important have the Kim banish the following turn, summon back with the knock you effect. Here I put the monster in graveyard because I misplay a little.
Yeah. But notice here, I'm interested to see what you do here, because you have the 2 fire monsters there, and you have the 2 Lara. So you have alternative here, and I notice you end up going for destroying the 2 fires. Do you think this is the right choice? Do you think it would have been better to go for IP and maybe try to go into a line with Appaloosa or something like that? Or
one time that I see that my one form to stop the Protoss, I think that Appaloosa makes so bad because it's only for negate Pydra in case he has hard draw. So it's very important for me prioritize the comeback. Because my mentality was, okay, he will clear all my board and only will be survive Protoss because can be destroyed. So I need to prio another disruption like the Stitch and another extra main that had already in my...
Got it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense there. Yeah. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I can imagine the pressure at this point.
Yeah. He was asking me about the...
Oh, the Lara, very important.
He used the Raigeki. At this point, I was thinking, telling him if he wants to change something. I was checking the Banniston because I can tag out the Kana how to summon the Winda, summon another monster. But I said something on race. He said it's okay, so I protect with the Lara.
And that's something very important to mention there. The Lara protects like Human. She replacement on resolution. She doesn't activate, so just important to keep in mind there. If your opponent want to do something, they has to do it beforehand. So now the Lara bring out the Dolphin.
Here he just cut my deck, and here he has another Raigeki.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And the lightning, of course, lightning to clear everything. That's why I didn't make IP or another board, because with droplet and other cards will be clear anyway, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that was...
And here the Raigeki. Here I prefer to ask the judge about the ruling, because with the Salamangreat deck, you can protect multiple times with the Veilings.
Oh, that's true.
And I don't was sure in that moment if I could or not. So I prefer ask to the people, to the judges, if it's possible or not. One time that I did that, what says the community? So the toxic. Oh, of course he do that all the tournament, and that's why he is on finals. And in general, only played against this Tenpai in top 64 and in finals, and it's just for nervous that I need to ask something. I think that is understandable at this point.
Yeah, no, and also, obviously, you want to make 100% sure it's the finals,
Yeah.
There is literally not a bigger stage in all Europe. Like, you don't want to lose to something that you just were like, oh, I thought it wasn't like that,
Yeah. If I don't ask and I could protect, I clear my for don't ask.
Oh my god.
Also, the judges, depending on the zone, they apply effects from different. So it's always asked, in special to the head judge.
Yeah, that's
in this
true.
spot.
So yeah, here the control explanation. So I think this goes.
Here, I ask again because first was against the table judge, and later the head judge comes back to ask again, and that's all. So here the board is clear. I tag out to summon the Winda, and with Winda, I summon Nokia Draco because I had in my banish pile, so I can take it and get another extra normal for the next turn.
Yeah, something interesting here that I just realized. I didn't even notice this when I was watching it. I just realized that you could have used. Let me see what monster you have on board, because I wonder if you could have used Ray Effect, banish the Raigeki, banish the Ray Rotari, You have... Oh, no, because the Rerotare will has activated. Never mind. I was thinking there was a way for you to have the Rerotare in the banish pile, you know? So you have that.
Also, I don't have a reason to activate. The Tenpais are not playing talents, but the principal point of Protoss is that you don't use monster effects in the opponent's turn. So it's always safe to play around talents. But in this case, in a special window, just trigger. Here he used Prosp for 6, so I know with that he was in a bad spot. He takes the 6 of top, droplet, shifter. Here I jokingly target the shifter.
Yeah, well here he get to the droplet. And that means that he already has a starter.
And here in the end phase, on resolution, could have the prio to droplet.
That's true. Good call there. Yeah. Alright.
Here he sets, I draw. I think first about what could do. I have the Lara in banish in graveyard, so I could banish to summon another monster from my deck.
Yeah.
So here I banish the Apelio. That is the best one to increase the attack of my monster to lethal. Summon Noku.
Another thing I like here with the Apelio banish is that you get to banish from the grave the Rerotare if you wanna defuse the Noshi into it at some point. So that's another
just to comment any spice tips about the people that the people thinks that this deck only can lock to fire one time, but in case that you can kill at this spot, the play that you need to make is summon Apelio, keep the Apelio on board, make Little Knight, banish again your Banshee from graveyard,
that's true.
Summon back, and you trigger another time the fight.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I was playing, here I was just thinking on lethal, but I could firelock another time.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good tip. Yeah, I didn't even thought about that. Yeah. All right. So here, the issue here is gonna be the droplet that is face down.
And here is where cards like Pete Dolphin can help. Also, we are playing Dolphin, Unicorn, so it's easily to me just force. Here I was trying to get more advantage in case something is wrong. Here I summon back the two Laras.
Yeah, put Rapengu back.
Rapengu back. Here I search the Lara because I didn't use the normal. I have Kimun Falcus.
Yeah.
And at this spot I can just make a IP to pass over the Unicorn, using in this case the Noku, I think, or ever I can use the Kimun Falcus effect to get extra normal. With the normal I can summon the Reuratari from graveyard with the Lara, and here I could make the Unicorn with the IP and this case the ulti Reuratari with the Nocho Draco. I did this because I can keep one tamer in graveyard to still playing. Here I force. Here my opponent was counting what can do. He just used droplet. He cost a spell, so I can chain the Kimun Falco effect. Here I asked for a response, so I tag out the monster to summon two bodies, and this will help me to scale to access code, and I have the Lara that will be the other material for another fusion.
That's true.
Here on race I use the Apelio effect to boost attack, but I think that I don't need it, so just I go for access code, win attack, use in this case, I try to put this, but I already summoned, so I put the Protoss and I go to the battle, attack.
Game 1.
Game 1.
Perfect.
In game 2, I put the same standard side deck that we comment. The triage that is important to prevent the Murelia. Here, all the first line is the Spanish community. Super meme, of course. Yeah. That's why they are too happy. Also, I put the diffuser to because it's better than a single evenly. I thought about maybe side spooky, but Tenpai can OTK you around spooky.
Yeah, they can hit
because the dragon.
They can hit over it, yeah.
But was in my mind because maybe with prosperity, the Tenpai player don't know what to do against that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the prosperity is no way they're killing you.
Yeah. Oh, here I start with only Kanahau line. That here ask me a lot of times, Julio, why didn't you play around disruptions or something like that? But this start is quick. This start plus around one single nif. I think that one impermanence. It's too easy to stop this one.
Yeah, I was really hoping you have like an E-Tele in hand to back it up or something like that. But yeah, this is just difficult. Yeah,
here I think that I summon well because I had the Lara in my graveyard. Here I think that I forgot the Kana, so another little misplay for me. I tag out the monsters. No, I didn't forget.
No, you did the Lara, yeah, because it's a solo Kanaha combo. It's a one card starter here.
Solo Kanaha combo.
Yeah, so.
I think that at this point I go for inheritance because I have the old Lara in my hand, so I can put Rampengu in my graveyard. Here I use the inheritance. Here I was drawing a little the line. I had the Rampengu, so in this spot I search Elder.
Yeah, and that way you get the extra body. Which is good.
Here I discard the Rampengu. I can make the at this spot or that I missed the Kanahau another time because
you missed the Kanahau there,
yeah. Okay, I banished the Kanahau. I normal summon the Elder Lara.
Yeah, it's interesting here that you hold the Elder in hand. I was wondering about that, yeah.
Yeah, because you can go later for the Ulti Rotary, take back the Kanahau, summon the Elder Kanahau, and make more search.
That's true.
At this point is where I was sure that my opponent didn't have any disrupt because I see that he was playing Regeki.
Yeah.
But he has Imperm plus Nibir. So make a Appaloosa later that don't make sense make here because this line in general doesn't make the Apple and makes the standard combo. So it just surprised me with that.
Yeah, you also, I mean, you have seen nothing but board breakers too, so it's hard to expect the nip, yeah. So here you go. Yeah, just keep thinking about the combo here. With Lara,
I have the seeds. Here I did the rank 4 for Ulti Rotary take Kanahau, Elder Kanahau. I have more search with the Ulti Kanahau.
Yeah, and you go for a very, very late Protoss on this combo line.
Yeah.
Go ahead and summon the Kanaha. Kanaha has Apelio as an option. Petalfin 2. Yeah. Second banish spot. We'll go ahead and do a fuse from the fuse there.
Yeah. Here I got another search. At this spot I go for follow back. So maybe I search another Kanahau.
Yeah, because Jorje has steeds. Just think about what to do next turn. Or another Elder.
Sometimes when the games go longer, something that I do with the Kanahau is banish the second copy of Inheritance. And one time I take it back because they pass it 2 turns.
2 turns fast. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now, one thing here that I was thinking about when you put the Elder in hand is that I was wondering if a Lara would have been a better choice, you know, the new Lara. because he does give you the extra normally. Jorje has a monster, so I was thinking about that too. Yeah, but the main issue in this match is gonna be that there's no way to expect the Nibiru. Yeah.
Yeah. The people told me you can make instant cards in hand, but that is instantly lose against Droplet in this case. Also, I don't have that number of Ritual Beast names to prevent that. I make the IP, banish the names, and here the rocks drop. And it's a little game over for me.
Yeah, I think this one is rough. Yeah. Oh, that feels so bad. Yep.
And here it's good because I couldn't do.
Yeah, literally nothing to
token. I was thinking if I could maybe survive because I have Ash Blossom. Also, the judge said that we need to count the stats of the token, but I think that doesn't matter at this point.
Yes.
And maybe this is the game that I played differently, but I think that I did the correct decision gameplay because I couldn't read that knee for my opponent.
Yeah, no, maybe.
And also, my hand was one kind of how we started.
Yeah, no, maybe the end board could have been better, but there was no way to play around Nibiru at all. Yeah. So here's gonna go Cosmic.
Cosmic.
We can speed up this a little bit because we chose the combo.
It starts with Hydra. Field spell. Here I was hoping that quick play or extender.
Hoping that was enough.
Goes to the Here he was into the battle phase and scoop instantly.
Yeah. Now in this situation we have 20 minutes. What are we doing with the deck? What's coming?
Here I was thinking in two gameplays. The first one is told my opponent that he says he goes first. But I think that my opponent already was expected that he goes first with his deck.
Yeah.
So I felt more comfortable making the Protoss for fight like the game one, playing safer. So I still going first in game 3. That maybe that could surprise my opponent.
Yeah, it's a tough choice at that moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if I start, I think that he is already cutting some breakers because he's putting I don't know, cards like Rivalry, any trap that I think that I checked the profile and he was playing. So with less breakers he can deal more difficult on my board.
It's difficult too because I was checking his dailies and he doesn't. I mean, there was one of two Nibirus. Yeah.
Two Nibirus.
Yeah, that hit you. And here he's gonna go, of all the cards that he could have drawn, he's gonna draw exactly the cards that killed you.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
At this slot, I did power shuffling. Always I try to do with the Ritual Beast deck because you are playing a lot of one-ups.
That's true.
And it's too important to shuffle. Okay, at this spot I start. He used the Mulcharming. Here the people told me if I should skip the turn, in this case. Here I had the Fissure, but I had also a start with Lara, and I thought that I need to generate first more graveyard with the Rampengu to can summon easily the Noku Draco, have the target protection, and that's why I keep that Diffusor and not activate in the first spot.
Now, let me ask you, in this situation, you're getting Molchomi.
Yeah.
Was there a better line? Like, is there is a way that you play more conservative, and that might be a better choice, or is there a way to a different line of play you could have done? You think?
In this case, you can just pass turn, but pass turn against Tenpai is instantly lose.
Yeah.
So at this spot, I was just trusting that he doesn't draw a Nibiru, and try to make the full combo.
Yeah, the best.
But the problem is that Don was only that it has the spooky dog walk. I think that I hard draw Dolphin in this slot because I could special summon here the Dolphin and half his life points, and try to survive with the monster that I already have on my board.
Yeah.
But now that we are not playing hand traps, makes your board so weak, because if you don't make your combo, in general, you will lose anyways.
Yeah, and also the time, if it was like 2 minutes to go or less, I will understand, but with this, it's not possible.
Yeah, at this point, I need to play the most quick, because I need to survive the Tenpai's turn, and maybe I need 2 battle phase to reduce the opponent's items.
Yep, and I noticed that you speed up, and this is something important to remember. Like, look how much time is left. If you count how much time he's gonna need for his combo, how much time you're gonna need for the rest of your turn, and your 2 battle phases, it's a lot of time, So all these 16 minutes are gonna just run by really fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Here I go for the Link 2, so it's another extra draw with the Purulia. Maybe the correct way, because I don't know what has in his hand, was just don't summon nothing, maybe, and try to pray that he breaks, but it's difficult to do in a final. Don't play your cards.
Yeah.
And that could ever cost the game. Here I was using also the fake. He draws another card for win. I was thinking on what could vanish, because this is other thing. I was playing against Mulcharmy, Spooky, and the time. So and the pressure of the event. So
yeah, no.
Here I was trying to.
And
I think that I
was gonna say, I'll be honest, I don't think I have looked through this play, and I don't think you make any mistakes, like I don't think there is anything that really stand out,
No, at the moment I think that I play it correctly, the line. I activate now the diffusor, because I need the 2 Laras in graveyard to generate. Here I use the Kanahao that I need, that is it goes vanish.
Yeah, I really like this idea, by the way, like the diffusor, you wait for it, because we want to get the value, we want to be able to summon Nochi, and then we activate the mid-combo. Yeah, so I really like that.
Here I think that I am trying the Protoss line, because the other lines hard lose against the line in Regeki. The other play that I could make was IP to Apollousa, but Apollousa in general, it isn't the best card against Tenpai, because they can crash so easily. Here I was carrying the effects to put into the graveyard.
Oh, so many life points.
More life.
So much life, yeah. Yeah, get the steeds.
Search for steeds. That is another disruption.
And here we have a couple of ways to get to Banshee if we want. Assuming you go Kanaha.
Yeah.
El Dolphin,
Here send the Dolphin. Here I keep the Tamer on field, just to can cycle correctly with the Ultra Ratari, because I can add the Kanahao. Banish the other level 4, because I think that I didn't use the window. He gets another extra draw. So I send the window, search another time, and now make the 2 level 4s to summon the Banshee and go for the Protoss.
It's interesting. It's I don't know if it's the combo line could have been more optimal, but it's very close to pure optimal lines. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but in general, in tournaments, you need to understand the lines. You need to count the best one as possible. But in general, you need practice and speed, and make something that is solid. Yeah. It's impossible, I think, actually, play the deck perfectly with the correct time and with the correct choice. You just need to have any flexibility to just play.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, Banshee, Refla. Here I search my. I tried to bite the Imper.
Yeah.
In this case, but
That's so funny.
if I want this final for bite Imper on
Oh
Banshee,
my god, that would be insane.
that should be insane. Yeah. Here he got one draw for Mulcharmy.
Oh my god, so
and
many
he draws
cards.
another Mulcharmy, so it's a +2.
Well, we're at the end of the combo draw, so at least it's only
and
one.
Here, I didn't believe that the Protoss resolve. I didn't believe.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main issue here is the advantage that he has. You know, like I don't think there is a way to come back.
Yeah. With 9 minutes, I think that I had one out the half of the life. He has a lot of combo right now, and I Protoss him for
Protoss fire
5.
resolves.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's crazy. It's crazy at this point. Set the states, have record in hand, and pass turn. So here my opponent takes mass deck, cut quickly. So he draws another card.
Oh my
He draws
god,
the
so many
Cosmic.
cards. All green, by the way.
So, yeah, all green. I was praying for anti-spell. If I had anti-spell in my starter hand, for sure I go instantly into Utigaya Pelio and try to win with the draw the wrong one.
Yeah, the anti-spell would have been insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here, just to mention, we bring Rampengu here because we literally don't have anybody else.
Yeah.
Because it's Rampengu or Kanaha at this point, so we just bring the Rampengu there. Yeah, he searched the
he searched the...
Now something interesting he does here, and I'm not sure about this play. I think it was a misplay from his part. I think a couple of stuff happened here that I think, looking back on it, obviously, you know, after watching the match a couple of times with calm, after the moment passed and everything, I think that he should not have summoned this, you know?
Yeah.
Because the issue with summoning the Tenpai monster here is that I give you a fire for Protoss, you know?
Yeah, but he had Droplet in hand, so he could cost the monster and negate.
Yeah.
I think that at this spot he just wanted to search any card of engine to have more combo piece for the next turn.
Yeah, that's true. At that moment he had Droplet, so yeah. That does
Here I
make
banish
sense,
the monster just for the Trader. He sets here 2 cards because he knows that will survive.
Yeah.
And here I draw. Here I think that I could play better, but I play so faster because I need to
you
have
need
like
28,000
in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So here I started to move instantly the deck. Banish Elder, tag out here with the pressure. I summon 2 monsters, but should be only 1. I make the Kanaha. At this point, tag out Elder, another monster. Summon the 2 ones. Have the search. I put 2 in graveyard.
Yeah, there is no way to play, because it's just the time.
I forgot search 1 time, so I search 2 times.
Yeah.
Because I forgot the first one here, I tried to, at this point, IP with the Unicorn.
Yeah.
I did to Unicorn. And here, if my opponent used the Droplet to negate another card that isn't the Protoss, I could instantly lock here to fire another turn.
Oh,
but
yeah.
He locks the Protoss with the Droplet.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Maybe if he just dropped my ulti laboratory, I could make the play that I side.
Yeah. Oh, that's very, very interesting, you know. I never thought about that you can actually go ahead and do it more than once. Yeah, because you do have the Banshee in the graveyard
and also I had the Apelio. So here at this point, I could maybe destroy the... I attack for a lot of damage. Maybe it was a little mistake. Use the IP because becomes my monster undestroyed by lightning storm, but I needed to play too faster. Also, he has the 2 field spells, so he could play around that Appaloosa so easily. Here I protect the other one.
We bring back another
monster. Rampengu, because I don't have more targets.
Yes, nothing else.
I still have in the Ulti Rotary Vanish. Here he activates the field spell, activate effects to search. Here I pray that he haven't another card.
And he has the other one.
Sí, aquí le digo que... sorry, Spanish. Here I tell to him that I use it on the effect. It's very difficult to us, guys, talk the 4 videos in English, because in general we talk always in Spanish.
I know, yeah.
It's the first time
the first time we talk in English,
yeah. The first two. So at this spot, it was just an easy OTK from
it was just
my opponent.
Emotions.
I don't know if I summon first Access Code, he will instantly change the droplet on Protoss, or he use it on Access Code to prevent destruction. Maybe that was the question. But look, he ended the game with 3 minutes, and it's Tenpai, so maybe I couldn't OTK him in 3 minutes, because he also clears my board, and that's all. And that's all is possible.
Yeah. No, and I found that it's funny because I'm not sure you hit the middle one with your unicorn, and I wonder if you reach access code. I wonder if he let you just go through. I wonder if you hit one of the other two. I wonder if he would have activated the and actually try to do it on the Protoss. Because I don't think people really thought about that. I don't think he was thinking about you being able to lock fire again. You know what I mean? I really don't think it was in his mind.
I don't know if I use the Ultigaya Pelio. I don't know. I think that is still vanished, but maybe the best one choice. This thinking in 7 minutes, because I was under Spooky and Mulchami. In my third turn, maybe summon first the Ultia Pelio, get to search, because I think that he having a monster to send with the droplet, so I can negate the droplet and try to make the SP combo to hardlock him another turn of fire. Was the best play, but
there's no way.
It's difficult to think around that.
There's no way, Alright, so at this moment, Julio, so you go ahead and the tournament finish, and you end up 2nd place. So you're going to the World Championship. Now,
incredible.
Obviously, I want to ask you, and this is something that's interesting, because I watched when, and let me actually change the layout here, because it's something that I noticed they interview people about, and at this moment I want to know how you were feeling about this, because you know you're going to the World Championship, but you just lost the final, no? So
I think that for me doesn't matter. Was to the Worlds was the priority, and lose a final. It isn't the first one that I lose, and I don't will be the last one. And for sure I will win more events. So it's fine.
So Julio, now I guess we're gonna be, and I know this is coming very, very soon, so it's gonna be a month and a couple of days from now. You're gonna be all the way in Seattle. I can't believe it. You're gonna be in Seattle playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship final. You're gonna get a t-shirt. You're gonna get all the prizes, all that stuff.
Actually, I didn't decide the deck that I could play, because of course Ritual Beast is a solid contender for Worlds, but actually Konami didn't tell me the current ban list and what boosters are legal, so I need to first wait for that, and I will take more time in decks like the Jubel variant maybe, and I need to build the correct choice for Worlds.
So that's something regardless if you go with Ritual Beast or not, we'll see if we can help you with in the group, And again, I want to mention, all of this stuff, all the development with the deck, it's a part of, it's a team effort, of a lot of people. And there is again, I mentioned this in the first video, and I'm going to mention it again. We have the Discord group for the deck. There is also the Facebook group for the deck, and everything I mentioned is going to be below. If you are starting with the deck, if you watch the final, you watch Julio play and inspire you. I have some videos in English on how to get started with the deck. Julio has videos in Spanish on how to get started with the deck, how to combo with the deck, playing with the deck, all sort of stuff about the deck. So you are covered in both language there.
A lot of people in Berlin told me that he watched my video in English subtitles, and that they know that I was playing the Ritual Beast. Because in general, the Ritual Beast is a community that is that we can know all the people that forms the community. So they can know on my channel doing the content in Spanish.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, some people that watch my videos in English tell me that they go to your channel to watch you play in Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to mention again, we have people behind this to put the help with the deck list, also the combo lines. We have shoes, videos were very helpful through all the development of the deck. Swisky, Moonlight, their content is amazing. Everything again in the links below. We also have especially now that we are getting people, we are doing like this type of Avengers team. That we have people from Oceania, we have Jojo, we have Andy, we have Jorge from NA, we have all these content creators, we have you in Europe. So we're gonna see if we can help you, regardless if you go with Ritual Beast or not, we can help you get to that next level. And I hope I get to broadcast one of your matches. I hope I get to cast one of your matches in the World Championship, and let's hope it's the final. Why not?
Yeah, also think that I am not the only Ritual Beast player that qualifies to Worlds. Also, Adrian Riorge from Trinidad and Tobago, played the deck. I talked a little in private. When he was the playoff, I told him, man, if you need support from the Ritual Beast community, don't trust in us and ask. And now, 2 weeks, he PM me, man, really you are the same guy of the fight? I told him, yeah, man, yeah. So let's go to the Worlds.
Oh my god, it's gonna be incredible. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't know how good his English is, but hopefully we can get him, we're in contact with him, see if we can all work together on that. Yeah. Julio, before we go, how can people see you? How can people watch your channel, your contacts? How can people reach out?
My channel has the same name that I have, so you just put Julio Valls. If you want to contact me in Spanish, it's Julio Valls alone. But if you want to contact me in English, it's Julio Valls English, the ENG, and there you can put a comment and we'll respond you quickly.
Perfect. So you have Julio's information. I already tell you everything is gonna be in the description below. And I wanna thank you one last time. This is the first video you're watching. Actually, we also covered the round 9 video, the round 9 match that Julio played. We also covered the top 8, and we also covered the deck list, and there is a lot of good content there for you, so you can go back and watch those videos. I want to thank you so much for watching. Like the video, and please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. We can go ahead and go over those, and thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.